Okay, good Erev Shabbos, dear friends. We have a lot to do today. We're going to begin today with Pesacheinu Megadim. So we have our upcoming Sefer is on the brink of publication, the Sefer Ben La'ashri of the Tzaddik of Ra'anana. We've been speaking about it. It's a project that we've been working on for 4 years, collecting all the Divrei Torah of the Tzaddik of Ra'anana that are more user-friendly, that people could learn from. He actually wrote an amazing haftacha that he will pray to help you out in this world or the next. And I'll tell you the truth, I'm a straightforward guy, and I'm not doing it for the segula. This tzaddik was a chavrusa of my great-grandfather in Sachachav, and the Torah is very interesting, creative. It's also a way of preserving a lot of the Torah of Gedolim of pre-war Europe. In any event, if anybody wants to participate, that is available. Today's shiur, the first shiur, Pesacheinu Megadim, we're going to go to the email. By now, I hope you know how to get the email. If not, go to our site, office@RabbiDG.com, and just subscribe. And you will get the weekly emails. You know when the shiurim are, you'll have the marmakoimos. Pesacheinu Megadim, connecting the beginning of the Parsha to the end of the Parsha. This is a project we started in the beginning of the year. Baruch Hashem, we're ready towards the end of Savo. Hashem should give us siyata d'shmaya to complete Chamisha Chumshei Torah. Okay. V'haya Savo ala aretz asher Hashem lekecha noisein lecha nachla l'rishta v'yashavta va v'lakachta mereishas kol pri adama v'amarta elav. The Parsha begins with the mitzvah bikurim. The mitzvah bikurim, we make a declaration. V'amarta elav. Rashi says, why do we need to express that Hashem gave us the land, that Hashem gave us the fruit? We need to articulate, otherwise we are ingrates, so we should not be kfuye toiva. Meaning, the whole tachlis of bikurim is to express hakaras hatoiv. Like the Alshach explains on the pasuk, Bereishis bara Elokim, because of bikurim that is called Reishis, because of bikurim, which is called Reishis, Hashem created the world. So the Parsha begins with bikurim. Bikurim is a mitzvah to show gratitude, recognition of Hashem's kindness, recognition of Hashem's constant bounty. People walk around grumpy and depressed. However, our first obligation to Hashem is to recognize the constant surge of kindness that comes from Hashem at all times. And as we go into the new year, the biggest zechus that we could muster is to try to be happy. Why? Because who does Hashem want to give bracha to? Hashem created the world for our enjoyment. So if you walk around with a sour face, you're disturbing the purpose of creation. So by enjoying this world and showing people that you're happy, you're actually fulfilling the purpose of why Hashem created the world. Hashem created it for our happiness. So the mitzvah bikurim demonstrates gratitude to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's how the Parsha ends. The Parsha concludes, V'loi nasan Hashem lachem, leiv ladas, ve'inayim lirois, v'aznayim l'shmaya, ad hayom hazeh. And Hashem did not give you a heart to know, and eyes to see, and ears to hear, until today. Rashi says, why do we need a heart to understand, and eyes to see, and ears to hear? Says Rashi, to be makir the chesed of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Meaning, the Parsha begins and ends in the same way. It begins with bikurim, shaloi tehei kafoi toiva, and it ends, Hashem gave you a heart and eyes and ears to recognize Hashem's chesed. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite Pesacheinu Megadims. Let's see who we got on the shiur. Okay, we have some Toisha Yoshvei Eretz Yisrael, but we don't have any Yoshvei Ever LeYarden. Maybe next time Reb Nassan will do a shiur from Ever LeYarden. You know, once you do Mitzrayim, I don't know, but were you ever Ever LeYarden? Let's try that. Are you chayiv in bikurim Ever LeYarden? Is Is Ever LaYarden Chayiv in Bikurim? Anybody know about that? So I was thinking about that. It's a Mishnah in Bikurim. It's a Machlokes, the Chachamim and Rabbi Yossi. In Parak Aleph Mishnah Yud, if you Mevi Bikurim, Ever LaYarden, Chachamim say Mevi V'Karei. Why? Because Ever LaYarden is Ha'eretz Asher Nishba Hashem La'Vayseinu L'Asas Lanu. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, it's not Eretz Zavas Cholav Udvash. Okay? Halacha is, we follow the Chachamim. Yes, you're Mevi V'Kairei. It's a question of whether D'Oraisa or D'Rabbanan. Most say D'Rabbanan, but we're Mevi V'Kairei. I want to bring a raya to the Chachamim that Bikurim is even Me'ever LaYarden. You know what the raya is? The Parsha begins with Mikra Bikurim, and the Parsha ends V'atavayu el ha'makom hazeh v'yetzei sicha melech habashan l'kroseinu. The Parsha ends, Klal Yisrael came Me'ever LaYarden. So I think through this model of Pesacheinu Megadim, it supports the shita of the Chachamim that Ever LaYarden is chayiv in Bikurim. I like that Pesacheinu Megadim. Now here's another one. The Parsha begins, Mikra Bikurim, what do we say? Vayered Mitzrayma, you went down to Egypt. Vayareu Eisanu Mitzrim, the Egyptians dealt bad with us. Vanitzak, Vayotzienu, Hashem took us out, and He brought us to Eretz Yisrael. The Parsha begins with our descent to Egypt and Hashem rescuing us. And that's how the Parsha ends. You came to this place, and Sicha and Melech Habashan came out to us. I'm sorry. The Parsha ends, Vayikra Moshe el Kol Yisrael, Vayomer Aleim, Atem re'isem es kol asher asa Hashem lechem be'eretz Mitzrayim, L'pari l'chol avodav, V'atavoyu el ha'makom hazeh. The same way the Parsha begins, that describing our descent to Egypt and Hashem's rescue, it also ends, Moshe says, you saw everything Hashem did, that He took you out of Mitzrayim and He brought you to this spot. Those three were original. The fourth I saw in a Sefer. Sefer Zehashar from Rav Zayda Tzvi Abramovitz. Okay. The Parsha begins, V'haya ki savay ala aretz. It ends, Ushmartem es divrei abris, v'asisem oisem laman taskilu. Taskilu means so you have seichel of understanding. So this Sefer connects the beginning of the Parsha to the end. We know one of the segulos of Eretz Yisrael is it is miyuchad for chachmas haTorah. Like it says, Avira de Eretz Yisrael machgim. Or Bereshis Rabbah, Ein Torah ke Torahs Eretz Yisrael. Or Ksubis Abaye said, one guy in Eretz Yisrael is like two of us. Anyway, we see that Eretz Yisrael is a mesugal l'chachmas haTorah. So the Parsha begins, V'haya ki savay ala aretz, and it ends, Ushmartem es divrei habris laman taskilu. Taskilu means so you have Havana and Haskala in Torah. You have understanding of Torah. So it begins V'haya ki savay ala aretz, and it ends laman taskilu. Okay, that is first offering Pesacheinu Megadim Parshas ki savay.
Recording stopped.
Rabbi.